many more do you need to get to 10?
Huh?
Yeah, that one's a little different. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we need to take away 2 this time. Yeah, you can see 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So some of you might be seeing that and knowing it's 10. I can subitize the whole thing now because I know 6 and 4 is 10. I have practiced that so much. I've seen it so much. I just know 6 and 4 is 10. Some of you might see this and think, well, it's 3, so it must be 7 because I know 7 and 3 is 10. Or some of you might think 3, oh yeah, I know 7, 8, 9, 10. You might be counting back, or you might say 10, 9, 8, 7. You might be counting back. Adding, subtracting, counting on, counting back. The numbers are all connected. Friendly tens. And we use that term, we call them friendly tens, because so many people in the world, adults, children, granddads, donkeys, maybe not donkeys, likes to use tens because they're easy to add. And because we know those numbers so well now, we know that 6 and 4 is 10, 3 and 7, 2 and 8, 1 and 9, 4 and 6, and 6 and 4, and 4 and 6, and 3 and 7, and 7 and 3. We know all these things because we practice them again and again and again and again. Just like those snap words in reading where we can just go, oh, the, or we can look at it, go, said, or it, or and. We see those things and our brain knows. We can use those numbers to help us. So, friendly tens. When we have more than 2 numbers to add together, sometimes we can use those friendly tens. 8 plus 3 plus 2 is the same as something. So what could we say? What do we notice so far? What do we notice? 8 plus 3 plus 2. What do we notice? Now you might say, well, I could start with 8 and add on 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Or you might straight away go, oh, I know that 3 and 2 is 5. And now I'm going to add 8 and 5. But here's another thing. Here's another way of looking at it. Some of you might have seen straight away, a friendly 10. I know that an 8 and a 2 makes 10. And now all I have to do is add on the 3 ones. I have 10, 11, 12, 13. 8 plus 3 plus 2 is the same as 13. And it sometimes gets super fast if we can use and notice those friendly tens. One this time we're going to go crazy. We're going to go 4 numbers. Now this could be kind of tricky if you look at that and go, oh my gosh, all these numbers together, what am I going to do? How am I going to count on? Is my number line long enough? Well, let's try it. What do you notice about these numbers? There we go, straight away. Did you see it too? A 6 and a 4. We know that a 6 and a 4 makes 10. We also know, yes, that an 8 and a 2 makes 10. 10 and 10 is the same as 20. So look, if we see 4 numbers together, we can really help ourselves by looking for those numbers that we just know that go together. Even if they don't make 10. Friendly numbers could be lots of things that you know. Could be 6 and 6. You might see a 6 and another 6 and think, I know that's 12. Or some other numbers. Just happened this time I picked some numbers to add to 10. I am asking you to add together 5 numbers. What do you notice? What do you see? What do you think about these 5 numbers? Somehow I'm hearing already, some people have noticed. They know that a 7 and a 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a 10 there already. And what was that? A 9 and a 1? Is another 10? And I'm hearing you saying 10 plus 10 is 20. So look, we've used this 1, the 3, the 9, and the 7. We just have 5 left. So we got 2 10s and 5 1s, which we know now is going to be the same as 25. I could have just added plus 5 there. And of course, 20 and 5 is 25. I'm going to put 3 number sentences on here for you to challenge yourselves with. And you can copy these down on your board now. There's 5 numbers together that we could try and add up. Try and think of those friendly 10s when you're doing this. And try these out at home. And if this doesn't feel like it's enough of a challenge, maybe it won't be. You could make your own number sentences even longer if you wanted to challenge yourself more. Look out for those friendly 10s.